That's a spicy meatball.
That's the thesis. God. I wasn't that extra about it.
Welcome to DillyDally. We play games. I don't, Kylie, I have a question for you.
Yep.
In your opinion, should it be DillyDally we play games or just we play games? Crap.
I mean, your channel is called DillyDally.
Correct.
So I feel like, I mean, I hate to throw the most YouTubers, but I feel like most YouTubers, their introduction is like their name.
Yeah. Watch out, you're about to die.
That's me.
Yeah. Are you still thinking about the water bit?
Yes.
You did it right when I hit record, and so I was like, okay, I'll play off of this. And then we were talking about ASMR earlier, so I was like, yeah, what do people like to hear? Gargling and choking on water.
I for real did choke.
Yeah, because that was grossing you out.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. Like right now, I'm kind of saying welcome to DillyDally. We play games, but like, I'm not. I might just shorten it to we play games.
I mean, I would just get other people's opinions, or I guess.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching this, I don't know. So if I don't know how this video is gonna go up. This is a brand new channel. If you haven't watched anything else, this is literally today. We've recorded like 6 episodes, and it's the first. Crap! I made it past the hammer, bro. It's like the first time I've ever done anything like this. It's the first time that Kylie and Dallas and I have ever done anything like this. And so like we're just kind of feeling it out. I don't even know if anyone will ever watch this other than like our friends and stuff. But you know, I really want to hear your feedback. Obviously, I think I'll go ahead and admit like the audio is probably not going to be super great, and honestly the video might not be super great. But I am in college, and so I just don't have any money. So I can't really afford like super great stuff because I just have too many other things that I have to save money for and that kind of thing. That's tough. That's rough. But yeah, like, but like simple stuff like, hey, instead of DillyDally, we play games. Like, yeah, we get your channel's called DillyDally. Just say welcome back to DillyDally, or just say welcome to We Play Games. And I will tell you, Kylie, I'm going to make a video. I don't know if it'll be the first video I upload or what, but like I'm gonna make a video explaining like the different levels of it, like the We Play Games is the video games and that sort of junk. So that'll probably go up before anything else, honestly. Whoa, that was fast. It's like way faster than I remember it being.
Ooh.
Speaking of new YouTube channels, you said that you wanted to talk about something relating to that. So I'll just let you kind of take over.
So basically, for years now, you are so great at pole dancing, Luigi.
Pole dancing.
Anyway, so for several years now, I've had several people tell me that I should start a YouTube channel. And I've always wanted to, we were talking about it earlier. And like, I talk to myself a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of the basis of being a YouTuber.
Right.
Because a lot of it, you're kind of just
getting all your inner thoughts out.
Yeah. And I've always, been fascinated, I guess, with video. I record myself a lot, just randomly, not doing anything, just because I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, what better than to do a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And make YouTube videos. So I'm not sure when my YouTube channel will be up. I don't know if it'll be up by the time this is uploaded. But it's just going to be my name. Like, that's just going to be the channel. Because I'm not creative.
Yeah. Are you going to use your last name?
Yeah. It's just going to be Kylie Boyd.
Yeah.
That's our last name, if you didn't know.
Yeah. Well, so for us, I don't
Oh.
really care, but I think for like something that I was thinking about talking, and I think this is probably mostly just an Emily thing
Mm-hmm.
because she's gonna be on the show at some point,
Yeah.
and she was like, "I'd prefer it if you didn't like tell people my full name," and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I totally get it."
Yeah.
But like, for me, like, if this channel does kind of take off, even if it's only a little bit, like, it's gonna be pretty easy to figure out who I am.
Who you are, yeah.
And honestly, like, I guess for people
Oh.
for people like Emily and stuff, like, it's probably gonna be pretty easy to find out who they are too. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna give away anything. I'll just call them by their first name. Like, same with Tom and stuff. Like, I don't think he would care, but I certainly don't want to do anything that'll like mess with other people.
Oh,
you know.
Well, I'm your sister,
yeah.
so it's different.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't really care.
Yeah, well, that's kind of, and I totally see where she's coming from,
Yeah.
and I think
yeah.
that's like a good idea to be like, I want to protect myself as much as possible.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was just like, yeah, I mean, all I have to do is not call you by your last name, which I kind of rarely even call her by her first name. Crap. Because we call each other our nicknames and stuff, but yeah.
We're definitely advancing in this game.
I am. I'm doing.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm not doing a good job of it, but I'm definitely doing it. Do you want to go ahead and go to 15 on this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. 'Cause we're about
What do I
6
do?
minutes in. What do you mean?
What am I supposed to do?
Just jump over all of it. What are you talking about in the game?
What do you mean 15?
15 minutes.
Oh, I thought you
So-
were like level 15. I was like, if you can
Excuse
do
me.
that, then
No,
heck
there's
yeah.
only 10. There's only 10 worlds.
Ooh.
Excuse me. I like keep burping for some reason.
Mm.
Trying not to do it like right into the
You
mic.
Nasty.
Earlier you were like, before we started recording, you just go, real quick, can I burp into the microphone? And I was like, please don't. Like, I would rather you
wanted
don't.
to. It's only.
Hi, welcome to Dilly.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's ASMR, man.
Speaking, okay, so I guess the theme of this channel, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. The theme of the episode is kind of like about YouTube, specifically about our channels and stuff.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, that's like 2 in a row. That's not fair, man. No.
Oh, goodness. It's just all coming at you.
I hate this game. So speaking of, I just want to go ahead and say, like I said, I don't know when this will go up. I think that the stuff that I did with Dallas earlier, like, that'll probably go up first.
Yeah, that'll be good.
but this will probably go up shortly after.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I think that I want to let people know. So like, my name's Dylan, and it's spelled Dylan, which is the correct way to spell it. Yeah.
No offense.
No, all you DIs out there,
You suck.
get out. So like, I don't really go by Dill because I just don't like that name.
Alright, Dad.
And I'll tell you another story about that, I guess. But like, there's a few people that I allow them to call me Dill, and that's my friend, a friend of mine from high school, my friend Dalton, who I don't know if I've told you, but like, I kind of want to get Dalton on the show at some point.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun to hang out with him and like play an old game that we used to play together. I haven't even told him yet. I haven't talked to him in a while. But and then our grandma, Nanny.
Lord.
I let her call me Dill. But when I spell Dill, I spell it DYL because it's different and original, and if there's one thing that I want to be, it's different and original.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I really wanted to spell DillyDally DYLLY. But I was like,
It doesn't look
nobody's
right.
gonna. Yeah, that's the first thing. Is that like, man, it looks so weird. I
Yeah.
wrote it a bunch of different ways. I also originally wanted the D's to be lowercase.
Yeah.
I wanted like the whole word to be lowercase, but I just didn't like it.
I like that.
I don't know. We'll play around with it because crap.
Mm.
Emily's working on a design for the logo.
Mhm.
So she might end up keeping it lowercase, but for now it's uppercase. At least like the actual title. And so yeah, I I wanted to. Sorry. I wanted to.
Oh my god. I'm really good at this.
Perfect.
I was like annoyed because I was
right into.
It's awful. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Long story. I'm like talking about this for way too long, but basically, it's DILLY because I think people will naturally be like, DillyDally, what's that? And that's I did it.
You pole danced like a real woman.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm gonna die on the castle. But I think people just naturally spell it that way, and it just looks better, and yada yada yada.
I honestly know a lot of Dylans. I've never met anyone that spells it like DIL.
Really, I've known a couple people who do. And honestly, like, I kind of had to come to terms with that's how it sounds, you know? Like,
Yeah.
DI is the way that it should be, I guess, but
Yeah.
like DY just, I think, works. It just looks cooler, you know?
Yeah.
And Bob Dylan spelled his last name that way.
Yeah,
And I
Bob
know he
Dylan.
didn't have a choice, but
Icon.
yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to say about, like, being called Dill, so I know I've told you this story a million times, but the people haven't heard it. So when your name is Dylan, people want to call you Dill, and after that they want to call you Dill Pickle, which I don't know why. I just always hated it. I guess because like I expected it. And so in middle school, I tried to get people to call me a different name. I was like, if they're gonna call me another name, I'll choose it. So I tried to go like kosher, like the kosher pickles. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like the brand. And no one called me that. Like one person did, and I don't even talk to her anymore. I guess there were two people. I still talked to one of them, but the other person I haven't talked to since middle school. Yikers. Okay, well, now I get to start this world over. But we might like pause and skip ahead until I can get there again. But anyway, so I tried to choose that name and nobody would call me that. That's pretty much the whole story. Have you ever had a nickname that you didn't like or anything?
I mean, everyone usually just calls me Kylie.
Yeah.
I mean, Dad will be mad, but I never, our dad, yep, our dad. Growing up, he always called me Boog.
Yeah, Boog. Booger.
And I hated it.
No, really?
Yes,
I never knew that.
I've always hated it.
Why?
Because everybody's like, booger, ha ha ha. And it like made me mad. Like, I'm not a booger. I'm not a
That makes me so sad.
But
Dad, don't watch this episode.
sorry, Dad.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, he I don't know. He doesn't really call me it that much
Yeah, I haven't
anymore,
heard him
but
call you that since you were a little kid.
I mean, like for birthday cards, he'll write it.
Yeah.
I wish I could go all the way up there.
There is a spot you can do that, I think, but it's later in the level.
Of course it is. Anyway, I mean, I have several nicknames that people like say that they'll call me, but they
Right.
don't really. So like, there's Kai. And
Use
Kai
your fireball.
I can do that.
Yeah, press X.
What?
Yeah, you can kill enemies with that instead of jumping on.
That is great.
Yep.
I feel like I'm about to die.
You got it. There you go. Look at you. Getting all those coins.
I wish I could.
You can, but there's
Nope.
an easier spot. Yeah, that feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And look, you can kill these little munchy boys. You just gotta, like, time it right. What do you think they're doing when they go down? If you're close to the pipe, they won't come out.
Really?
Yeah. Or if you're standing on it, they won't come out. Uh-oh. You're out of time.
Are you for real?
Yeah. Did you hear that? Oh, nice. Oh, you're so close to the end. Just keep going. You got it. You
I'm
totally got
nervous.
it. Yeah, you got it. Just do the girders.
Oh my god.
No! Yeah, I think in a minute when this episode ends, we should like pause it and just
go.
play off camera for
Yeah.
a second and like try to get ahead.
Okay.
They'll
be like, whoa.
Yeah, because we've spent like 4 episodes just doing the same level.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. My whole goal was like remember Dallas was asking me earlier. He was like, "How do you plan on making this channel like stand out from other channels that are similar to this?" And I was like, I feel like a lot of channels that do this style, a lot of the times they get kind of like lost, or they spend too much time doing like one thing over and over again, and then they complain about the game. And I'm like, my channel will be productive, like as productive as possible.
And then it's like,
and now it's this.
Oh,
I'm a master pole dancer, dude. I've never heard anybody call that pole dancing, and I will never be able to see that as anything other than pole dancing.
I'm clever.
Yeah, you're smart, Cookie.
I'm the best.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching this episode. we're gonna pause it for a little bit and do some playing off screen. And let's just say like, let's see if you can get to the castle at the end of this world, and I'm gonna try to get to the castle at the end of my world. Okay. But at the very least, let's just get me at the end of the castle.
Yeah, that sounds good for me.
And yeah, we'll just see what happens. But you have anything to say?
See, I hate when you do that.
I'll stop doing it. I'm sorry. Well, I'll say something for you then. If by the time this comes out, your channel is on there, is made, you should go onto this video, and comment and be like, "Here's the link to my channel."
Or you can put it in the description.
Well, I might. The video might be up before, but like, yeah. Certainly I can do that. We'll see how that goes. I hope that you're able to start it soon.
I am too.
Our dog's making a very weird noise.
She's dreaming.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Coding dream.
All right. Thanks for watching DillyDally. We'll see you next time.
Bye. I like singing.